hot dog guy. You know what? He's actually more than a hot dog guy. Ralph Pallarino is here with us to talk about the Kansas City Steak Company's 12 or 24 count of the 3.2 ounce all beef hot dogs. We love kind of teasing him about his hot dog shirt, but it's certainly probably one of the best hot dogs you'll ever have, truly, because it's made from the steak trimming. So
That's
the
right.
same steak that we love in our prime rib, tenderloins, and so on is used to make these hot dogs, which is why they taste and they look so different. So here's the offer: 12 for $57.98. That's $4.83 per dog, or double the offer, 24 hot dogs for $89.98. When you double it, you take the price down to only $3.75 per hot dog, but you're saving $25.98. Already this month, our food of the month, 4,500 orders placed. So once again, we are on the precipice of the unofficial start of summer with Memorial Day coming up on Monday. And we are looking forward to doing a lot of grilling. There's not a time when I fire up a grill that, Chef, I don't put a hot dog on it. I always have to have a hot dog.
Yeah, I mean, I think that makes sense. I think people associate grilling, having a party, summer, spring, with hot dogs.
Right.
But let's face it, hot dogs sometimes have like a negative kind of vibe, right? Because people don't know what's inside them.
Right.
And it kind of hurts your belly a little bit. These are made with steak trimmings. This is a gourmet hot dog made with very premium cuts of meat.
Yeah.
And what you see here in front of you is red. Look at that color. First of all, you see that color. It's the color of meat. All beef hot dog. But let's face it, when you say all beef, that can mean anything.
Right.
Okay? But we have a reputation. Kansas City Steak Company, right? We're known for our high-end steaks. We've put them inside the hot dog. We've developed a flavor profile that it tastes like a hot dog, but you don't have any of that salty nitrates to mask the flavor. So in this case, again, red, and at 3.2 ounces, this is double the size of a normal hot dog. So let's take a look at that.
Okay.
You want to show the packaging?
They come this way in fours. So again, you'll get a package, depends on which one you order, 12 or 24. And whenever you double your offer, of course, you're going to save substantially. So we encourage you to do so. I love them because you can tuck them away, put them in the freezer, different places. At this time of the summer, at the beginning of summer, get yourself the 24 count, and that way you're safe, because when friends and family come over and they have this hot dog, they're never going to want anything else off your grill. So make sure you have them in stock.
Okay.
All right, so let's talk about like the difference between what we're used to and what this is.
You got it. So this is a great comparison, because normally people don't compare hot dogs, right? This is a hot dog you've been eating probably your whole life. It's a premium hot dog. I got it at the grocery store. It's a little beige in color. We don't even know what color that is, right? But at 1.6 ounces, it does not compare to that Kansas City all beef 3.2 ounce hot dog that's red like beef, right? Because there's steak trimmings in the hot dog. So there's the difference, and I'm going to show you something in a minute. But you said that you wanted a hot dog, but because you had a long show and there's lots of food, you don't want the bun.
Right.
So you're helping me to demonstrate at 3.2 ounces how we stuff the hot dog when you don't want the bun. So what would you like in your hot dog?
I want the relish. I want the mustard.
All right, let's go mustard first.
Mustard first.
All right, a little mustard, kind of fill that boat up.
Love it.
Okay. A little relish.
Relish. I might even do a little sauerkraut.
You want sauerkraut?
Yeah.
Okay. And I got fried onions too, just in case.
And a little bit of cheese. Now, this is not the Chicago dog.
No, we did. How was that, by the way?
The Jane dog.
Yeah. So how do you like that?
That's perfect.
So let me cut that for you. Okay.
Actually, you can eat it with or without the bun right now.
Yeah,
I'm going to just take a bite of it like this.
I love what you're doing. Look at that. And all the condiments kind of, it's almost like it forms like a boat, right?
It's a condiment sandwich.
Yes.
And the hot dog.
Right.
It's sweet meat. You can taste the difference. It's juicy. There's a nice snap on the outside, which is what you want when you bite into the hot dog. And the inside is tender. It's not too salty. 12 or 24. Do yourself a favor. Get the 24 count, because that way you'll have them in the freezer all the time.
Yeah. So I've been doing something interesting, because I really want to drive the point home, the difference in hot dogs. Because let's face it, you go to the grocery store, you see that, like that, it's a very small section of premium hot dogs.
Right.
And they're not cheap, by the way. But look at this. This is what they look like, okay? Look at the difference. Now, if you bit in this one, you're gonna get a mouthful of bun. Let me show you that. Very simple, right? Okay, look at that. You're gonna get a mouthful of bun.
The bun-to-dog ratio
is just
not
not
so much.
So let's be fair and show the Kansas City hot dog, and then look at that. So
No
again,
comparison.
no comparison.
And no comparison to flavor, too.
Yeah, the flavor, I
Wow.
always kind of describe it as it still tastes like a hot dog, but it's elevated. It's not salty, so you taste the steak and the meat. It's almost got like bacon tones, very rich,
It
very
does.
buttery.
It has a natural smoky flavor to it. And
Yep.
of course, this is the palette that then allows you to make whatever you want. So have all your fixings and trimmings. It's the onions, it's the cheeses. You can do the chili with this, bacon, ketchup, lettuce, tomatoes, however you want to put it together. And get ready to enjoy the summer and the sizzling summer when all you want is just a nostalgic, big, fat, juicy hot dog. This is what you're going to want to reach for.
Yeah, and Jane, me and you've talked about this. I mean, if we're entertainers, we like when people come over at our house because we like to wow them.
Right.
I don't know about you, but yeah, the hamburgers, hot dogs, it sounds great. But we also like to kind of wow our friends with better hot dogs, better burgers. So you got the steak burgers. Now you got a gourmet hot dog, and people will stop dead in their tracks.
That's
They're gonna
right.
go, Jane, what is this hot dog?
It's the best hot dog ever. I introduced this to Leah, one of our hosts. She was like, oh my gosh, I got to order these hot dogs. They're so good. We do have auto delivery.
Yep.
So if you want to lock into the auto delivery, that will come, what is it, every 60 days for a year? Yeah.
So I want to show you
So
something.
a great opportunity if you want to lock in and make sure you always have them. But they're so big and fat and juicy, and
Look at how I
they
do it.
plump when you cook them.
Yeah, so I
right?
like to can we show this?
Sure.
So I like
Butterfly?
to butterfly it like that, and then I like to put them on the grill like that. Okay, so now I'm gonna crisp up the bottom of it,
Right.
just like that, and then I turn it. Oh, look at that, like that sear.
nice little
and
sear.
then right there, right here, and then since it's already there, let's go and load it up. Right, a little bit
Put
of
the
I want
cheese on there,
You want
yeah.
cheese? Let's go cheese, because that's gonna melt
Melt
first,
down,
right?
yep,
Because that's closer to the heat, and then you put your chili.
Little chili.
Okay. I go no beans. But if there's beans in here, who knows?
Nice.
And then I've been doing, my stylist Donna has been doing a great job, is
Okay.
some sweet
Caramelized onions.
caramelized
Oh,
onions.
look at that.
Look at that.
Yeah, now, I mean, that's almost beautiful enough to eat with a knife and
Yeah.
fork. I mean, forget the bun, just eat the hot dog. And let me tell you, when you taste it, there's a difference in the quality. This is that elevated hot dog. When you go to the stadiums and you get the hot dog, it's what, $7, $8 maybe?
I know.
And this hot dog is going to blow those hot dogs away, and the flavor is outstanding. So if you are someone who has younger kids,
Oh, yeah.
probably a half of hot dog on a bun would be enough.
Yeah, that's what we do in
know?
my house, because that's so, first of all, one hot dog is
Yeah.
12 grams of protein. That's
Okay.
a protein bomb, right? Not to mention it's kind of on the leaner side.
Right?
Half of that for my 8-year-old and 10-year-old,
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
pro-
6
that's plenty.
grams
Yeah.
of something they like, something they identify with.
Right.
And let's face it, they're a little, spoiled
They're
with this hot dog. I mean,
They're lucky. So take some pastry dough, wrap around
look,
these
this is
puppies.
fun.
That is a wonderful kind of fun. And if you could cut them and make
Yep.
little appetizers with
Yeah,
it.
this is awesome.
What is that?
Okay, so this is great. So I love barbecue baked beans, which are rather
yeah.
than regular beans, it's a barbecue sauce base. Then instead of bacon, or in addition to, put those hot dogs into
the
those
baked
baked
beans,
bacons.
okay.
And I guess I'm sure Tom Cassie will tell you, right?
Yeah.
You put the baked beans underneath and let the drippings of all that
The hot dog
beautiful,
juice drip
yes,
in.
yeah.
And any way you want to top your hot dog, it's up to you. That's the fun thing about hot dogs is
Yeah.
everybody's got their favorites and favorite ways to eat them. But put them on the grill. Use them. You can do them on a flat top if you want to do it that way, and you're feeding a crowd. They're absolutely the best hot dogs you're going to have. And M134610 today gives you an opportunity to get 12 all beef hot dogs for $57.98, or double the offer, get 24 and save $25.99 and pick them up in the 24 count. So it, again, fits in your freezer because they're packed in 4s, so you can literally drop these wherever you want.
Yes.
I've got a freezer full, and I'm going to add to it
good,
with the
good.
auto delivery, so I never run out this summer. And 134610, as always, Chef. Nice to have you
Nice
with us.
to have you
And
with
I'm going to
me.
finish this
Finish your
burger.
thing.
I'm
Okay.
going to finish this hot dog.
I'll talk to you soon.
All right, and then just a quick reminder, almost 3 hours